Hour will not be presented tonight so that we may bring you the following special program.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Chrysler presents The Bob Hope Show, starring Bing Crosby, Pearl Bailey, Rocky Marciano, the West Point Lee Club, Les Brown and his band of renown, and special guest star, Barbara Eden. An hour of entertainment from Chrysler Corporation, makers of Plymouth, Dodge, Chrysler, Imperial, Dodge Truck, Sitka, and Sunbeam Automobile. Chrysler Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor of New York, the Honorable John V. Lindsay.
Mr. Champion, supporters of the USO, my fellow viewers, my job is a very simple one, and that is to introduce Bob Hope. Bob Hope has been seen around the world in many places, many zones of combat. Therefore, welcome to New York City, Bob Hope. I've salvaged one thing out of all this, which is at least they've stopped calling me Mr. Clean. As mayor of New York, I should like to welcome this new baby that we have in our midst, the new Madison Square Garden, which is a great joy for our town. And I think it's well and good that a distinguished citizen of another city across the continent should be here tonight in order to do our city honor and to share in the opening of this great hall and in honor of the USO, which is deserving of such solid support from all our citizens. The comment that somebody made some time ago, I appreciate the most about him. It was as follows: wouldn't it be nice if we had the kind of world in which Bob Hope could spend Christmas at home? It's an honor to introduce this honorary citizen of New York City, Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mayor. Thank you. He's not only pretty, he's funny, too, isn't he? No, I think it was wonderful. I really do. That Mayor Lindsay would show up tonight, and it just proves that to take time from his busy schedule and come here and introduce me just proves there's nothing one actor won't do for another. Mayor Lindsay has his own TV show, and it's quite a show. It answers the question, can a young, handsome mayor find happiness in the world's biggest tollway zone? And it's so refreshing to meet a Republican who isn't running for president. I want to say if he could tap dance, he'd make a great senator. That's all I want to say. And I know him. He's doing a wonderful job. Mayor's very conscientious. He walks all over New York. He can't get a cab either. Anyway, it's a wonderful thing to be here, ladies and gentlemen, for this opening at Astrodome East. Wonderful, beautiful sight. And it's a beautiful ceiling. It's supported by 48 steel cables so you can all relax. They got a great buy on them right after that bridge in Ohio stopped using them. I want to tell you one thing. They sure have a crazy set of trains in the basement. This place is built over the Pennsylvania Station, and I wish they told me. This morning I walked into the wrong dressing room and wound up in Jersey City. I learned one thing during this trip. Never drive down Broadway in an open car during a garbage strike. Mayor Lindsay had a very busy week. He's been smuggling garbage to Jersey in baby carriages. I heard things got so bad that people were going to the Fulton Fish Market just to breathe. Think if it had been summer, huh? Now, the trash was really piling up. For a while there, you had 2 Empire State Buildings. And Mayor Lindsay appealed to Governor Rockefeller for help, and Rocky sent him an airwick and a clothespin. How about the restrictions they put on travel overseas? You know, it's quite a problem. It's too expensive to travel, and we can't afford to stay here. Now, they're going to allow $7 a day. Have you seen the new travel posters? Thumb your way through glamorous, exotic Spanish Harlem. Now, think of all the great things you can do in Paris on $7 a day. Like get off the plane, tip the porter, and go right home again. $7 a day. In France, they shortchange you more than that. Well, I guess the tax is fair enough. After all, we civilians at home have it pretty easy compared to our fighting candidates in New Hampshire. George Romney has been showing the natives how good he is on skis up there, and Romney's only crashed into one man, and he says that was an accident. And Dick Nixon's having the ski removed tomorrow. And I want to tell you, Dick Nixon's really determined. The other night they showed the birds on television, and Nixon demanded equal time. George Wallace is running very strong. You would too, with some of the people he has chasing him. And Rockefeller keeps insisting he won't run. All I know is somebody ordered towels marked his and Happy Birds. Bobby Kennedy said he was giving Johnson his full support in '68. Of course, right after he said it, he went to confession. Thank you very much.
It's the boss.
I thought he went for coffee.
Not that boss, stupid. That, the Plymouth GTX. Got heavy-duty suspension and brakes and a 440 V8.
Hey, that's a big engine.
That's why they call it the boss.
Hey, I'm picking the car up.
Wait a second. Let's be gentlemen about this. We'll choose who takes the ride. All right.
All right, odd man takes it up.
Right. Once, twice, 3, shoot.
Hey, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Hey, look at Lord.
You don't have to work in a parking lot to test drive the 68 Plymouth GTX. Just see your Plymouth dealer and ask for the boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, to pay tribute to the USO, here is the Cadet Glee Club from West Point. One of the greatest darlings of them all, Miss Pearl Bailey, right here.
That's what people say. Riding high in April, shot down in May. I think I'm gonna change my tune. When I'm back on top, you know when they'll be on it next June. Well, that's life, as fun as it seems. Some people get their kicks just stepping on dreams. Me, I don't let it get me down, 'cause this old world keeps going round and round. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, a king. I've been up and down and over and round, and I know one thing. Soon as I find myself flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, and you can't deny it. I thought of quitting, but my heart won't try it. If I didn't think it was worth a try. but my heart wouldn't try it. Folks, if I didn't think this was all worth a try, I would roll myself. That would be a picture. Up in a big ball. You know I would make no little ball. Lest I would die. One more time. Last night, and you can't deny it. When I lose that thought of quitting, but my heart wouldn't try it. If I didn't think you were worth a try, I would roll myself up in a big ball and I'd die. I enjoyed that. One more time. Well, last night, and you can't. Wait, don't. There's no hurry. We're just opening the night, dog. We don't open and close the same night. Cameras, boys. Any more cameras before I start? One more time. Last night, and you can't deny it. I thought of quitting, but my heart was trying. If I didn't think at the face it was worth a try, I would roll myself up in a big ball and I'd die.
Introducing the Roadrunner, an entirely new car for 1968. And the only way to catch one is at your Plymouth dealers.
The one, the only, Bing Crosby.
In the morning, when the shadows are deep, I lie here beside you, just watching you sleep. And sometimes I whisper what I'm thinking of. My cup runneth over with love. Sometime in the evening, when you do not see, I study the small things you do constantly. I memorize moments that I'm fondest of. My cup runneth over with love. In only a moment, we both will be old. We won't even notice the world turning cold. And so in this moment, with the sunlight above, my cup runneth over with love. With love. With
Thank you, Bing. That's really something. It really is.
Vast, this place, isn't it?
Just think, this is the first time we've appeared together in New York since we played the Capitol Theater in 1932. And here we are doing a PA together at the new Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. That's a novelty for our act, isn't it? Opening a place.
You know, Bing, a lot of things have happened in those 30 years.
Yeah. You started hustling Chryslers for a living.
And you became the janitor at the Hollywood Palace. Hey, listen, I sing a little and you sing a little, so
very little.
I thought we'd revive some of the oldies tonight. What do you think of that?
Oh, no. I just parboiled a few chestnuts myself. You mean you want to take a sentimental odyssey into the Elysian fields of nostalgia? Resurrect some of the vagrant, dormant airs that we once perpetrated on an unsuspecting populace?
Here he is, folks. Sun City's answer to William F. Buckley. No, Bing. Let's just run through a few of our larger hits.
Yeah, let's wail, huh?
Go.
Oh, the east is east, the west is west,
Wait a
and
minute.
the wrong one I have chose. Let's go where I keep on wearing those frills and flowers, buttons and bows, rings and things, and buttons and bows.
Hey, hey, wait. That happens to be mine. Nobody sings it the way I do.
Well, yes, that's why I thought you'd appreciate hearing it done right. Get in on the new...
I just want you to remind you, Bing, that that song got me the girl in the picture, Jane Russell.
Well, that's easily explained. I wasn't in it.
Yeah, Paleface had a lot going for it, didn't it?
I refuse to ad-lib at this level. I really do. Why don't you sing?
All right.
Go ahead.
Please lend a little ear to my plea. Lend a ray of tear to my plea. And tell me that you love me, dear. And please let me hold your time.
Hold it.
Wait, why'd you stop me? There's more.
You just answered your question. Really, Bob, I thought that number was a little beyond your range. You know, your vocal equipment is really a little too limited for such a challenge.
What are you trying to say?
I have an Excedrin headache.
Don't tell me, tell Medicare.
No, Bob, really, I feel a little paternal about that song. It was one of my early triumphs.
Early is right. You sang it at Georgie Jessel's bar mitzvah.
Easy, Bob. You're on shaky ground there. Here's one of yours that came along just a couple of years later. Here we are, out of cigarettes, holding hands and yawning. See how late it gets?
Just like Shirley Rowe.
Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight. I know you remember that one.
Does LBJ remember Texas? Boy, I got raves after I did that song. Maybe I should have stayed with singer, huh?
Oh, it's a pity you didn't. You'd have gotten a lot more laughs.
What do you know? Don Rickles did have a mother.
Oh, those were the days. Tell me, whatever happened to that tall, lithe, lissom, bushy-haired, bright-eyed youth who sang that song.
He's still around. I see him every night on The Late Show. Would you like to swing on a star?
There he goes.
Carry moonbeams home in a jar.
Tell him about it.
And be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long bony heels. He kicks up a anything you hear.
That's enough. That's enough. I'm touched. I really am. You've touched me, old boy. It's so decent of you to remind the folks about the picture going my way. But that's
You
all.
won an Oscar for that, didn't you?
Yes, and you opened a vein.
Now, Bing, I think you really deserve that Oscar.
You honestly think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Any man with all those kids who could play a priest deserves something.
Thanks for the memory of our camaraderie at working on the tee, and all the years of our careers that you played straight for me. I thank you so much.
How do you like that? He stabbed me with my own theme song. Hey, hang tight while I do a number I get so many requests for.
I'll be right here. Make him stand out, Les.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
Forgive him, Irving.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen
Tempo.
to hear those garbage trucks in the snow.
Bob, singing that song, you've really gone beyond the bonds. You really have. You've gone too far.
Well, what'd I do?
You stepped on my royalty.
He's right. He's done better with Christmas than F.A.O. Schwartz.
How about doing some tunes from my road pictures? Huh?
Your road pictures? Yeah. That's like Gomer Pyle taking credit for Guadalcanal. Remember, it took two to patty cake.
That's right. Nice of you to share the blame. Les?
Let's meet on the road to Morocco instead of the town of love.
Ah, the Arab nights, the desert nights, the harem atmosphere.
It's the best attraction Coney Island has this year. Let's meet on the road to Morocco. Though our Brooklyn moon shines above,
I'll whisper how I love you to the strains of native flutes.
And your arms will thrill me more than all the shoot-the-shoots. Tell the gang so we won't be around. Like Webster's dictionary, we're Morocco bound.
I have a confession to make.
What is it, my son?
I like you.
You like me?
I like you.
I wish you hadn't said that. You just killed 48 jokes.
I don't care where I'm going, just as long as I'm with you.
Put it there, pal. Put it there. There's nothing left for me to say except I love you too. Put it there, pal. Put it there.
I'm proud to see that you've become the nation's leading wit.
Yes, LBJ and Lady Bird both like me quite a bit.
Yes, I hear they always call you when they can't get Eartha Kitt.
Honest, but you swear, put it there. Never seen you look so young, no more than 32.
Put it there, pal. Put it there. I just got back from old Cape Town and all my parts are new. Put it there.
Put it there. Where are they?
Put it there.
Put it there.
I saw your show from Vietnam. It merits much applause.
I love it over there because my jokes provoke such pause.
I know, I hear they just signed you for 26 more wars.
Oh, no, they wouldn't dare. Put it there.
Time says you've got 500 mil. Now that's a lot of pounds.
Yeah.
Put it there.
Where did they put it, pal?
Get the spade
Where
out.
did they put it? I think Dolores read it too. She's digging up the ground.
Niblick, put it there,
She
pal.
got the big spade out. She's looking everywhere.
Why don't you enter politics? It's time you took a place.
About foreign and domestic matters, I don't know a thing.
Well, then you've got it made, my boy. Just take it from old Bing.
You're cynical but fair. Put it there.
My colleague.
My crony.
My cohort.
My friend.
Companion.
Confederates.
Comes to the end.
Like Lyndon and Kosygin.
Pat Brown and Ron Regent.
Like Wallace and a Yankee.
Howard Hughes and Frankie.
Boy, what a blend. Don't put it in the papers. Don't put it on the air. Don't put it on the shelf. Put it there.
I'm Petula Clark. We're rehearsing a TV commercial for Plymouth's second annual Win You Over sale. And it's a very nice event indeed. They tell me last year's was a smashing success. This is one of the marvelous cars Plymouth is showcasing. It's called the Fury 3 Fast Top. I think it's lovely, don't you? This one is blue, but yours doesn't have to be.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
Yeah, the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on.
I just want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you won't have to dream about Jeannie tonight, because here she is in person with a musical history of Madison Square Garden, Miss Barbara Eden, right here.
A fella with flair put on a show at Madison Square, and since that day thrills have always been there. Most of America's traveling circuses, international stars of renown, famous artistes, 200 beasts, bareback rider, the juggler and clown, the circus is coming to town. doggy showing. There's a kind of walk you walk when he's on display. And when your pup's a winner, serve him dinner on a silver tray. When you're at the dog show, isn't it a lovely day? Oh, I'm not a tennis pro, I love it just the same. When there is a tennis match, I see every game. Now, when they hold a convention at some future date, I hope you'll elect me as your candidate. As President Eden, my platform will be. I hope you'll all come to the garden with me. And we'll see hockey and boxing, both track and ballet, basketball, wrestling, a pageant or play. So go to your polls on a train or a boat, but everyone get out and vote. So this is one of those nights we will always recall. Everyone happy and having a ball. With Bob Hope to lead us, we'll keep on the go. With shows at the garden, the beautiful garden, the Madison Square Garden for the USO.
Your Plymouth dealer announces his second annual Win You Over sale. See this luxurious Plymouth Fury? It's one of the most popular Plymouths your dealer has. See these extras? They're among the ones most people choose. This is how the sale works. Put these extras on this Plymouth, and it becomes one of our Win You Over specials. If you buy one now, the price on these extras is reduced almost 50%. Simple, isn't it? And the Win You Over beat goes on. Your Plymouth dealer has 10 other special Plymouths with prices reduced up to 50% on the extras shown.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
Yeah, the beat goes on. Plymouth, the winner you over beat goes on.
Ladies and gentlemen, to commemorate the opening of the new Madison Square Garden, we present for your pleasure 15 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing from Brockton, Massachusetts, weighing 195 pounds, wearing black trunks, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Rocky Marciano. And
suppose. Happy East! Happy East! Assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The timekeeper, Duke Stefano. The referee, Harry Lillis Crosby. Science over brawn.
Don't let him scare you, Tiger.
Will you please?
Sure you got the bet down? So you're the champ, huh? Yeah.
Thank you, Sonny and Cher. Now listen, boys, I want a good, clean fight. Break clean, no biting, no gouging, no scratching. And remember, no hitting below the belt.
Well, there goes my fight plan.
Remember now, no hitting below the belt. Watch it.
Oh, the old rules,
Yeah.
huh? Okay.
Now touch gloves and come out fighting. Go ahead.
Foul! Foul! How many more rounds are there?
It hasn't started yet.
No?
Just remember, when he hits you, hit him back.
Oh, no, then it'll be his turn again. Oh, my God. Hey, what are you doing in my corner? I don't like the view from mine.
Come on, now quit acting. You're okay. You're very much all right. Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah. What's that lump behind my ear?
That's your nose.
Oh, that's fine. What's that?
Embalming fluid. Why wait?
Throw in the towel.
I can't find it.
Well, throw anything. This is my last round.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for an opening.
What, to hit him?
No, to get out of the ring.
How do you feel?
Oh, terrible. I'm running out of gas.
Oh, don't worry. Drink this.
Used to be you could tell a big car by its reputation and its name. But then it happened. Somebody started making smaller versions. Soon, everybody was making little cars with big car names. Everybody except Chrysler. Chrysler kept its size and its luxury. There was no compromise with your pride, your comfort, or your investment. And this 68 Chrysler Newport is priced just a few dollars a month more than most comparably equipped smaller cars with big car names. So, help fight deflation. Make your move. Move up to Chrysler.
Ladies and gentlemen, General Emmett Rosie O'Donnell, right here.
Thank you, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, we in the USO are proud of our affiliation and association with General Omar Bradley through the years, and tonight we warmly salute him. This salute takes the form of the Gold Medal Annual Award of the New York USO, and the citation will be read by Mr. Ralph Saul, President of the American Stock Exchange, who is also the campaign chairman of the USO for New York, Mr. Saul.
Thank you very much, Rosie. General Bradley, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of USO of New York to present its 7th annual Gold Medal Award. And I would now like to read the citation on the medal. Citation to General of the Army Omar M. Bradley, whose illustrious devotion to duty, God and country, and dedication to liberty and progress will always be a sustaining inspiration to our armed forces. Presented by USO of New York City, the new Madison Square Garden, Sunday, February 11th, 1968.
Mr. Saul, General O'Donnell, Bob Hope, ladies and gentlemen, of course it's a great honor to receive any award, but to receive this one from the USO is an outstanding honor. We won our independence many years ago, and almost every generation since, our young men have had to defend the freedom won by their forebears. The USO does a lot to help make their life more bearable and help them keep in condition and spirits and the right attitude toward fighting and defending their country. To all of you, thanks for supporting the USO. It's a great organization. Let's all continue to support it and do what we can with them to help our fighting men the world over. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that just about does it. The first show from the new Madison Square Garden. I know you'll join with me in extending congratulations to the many people who contributed their talents towards making possible this great achievement. And I can't think of a more fitting climax than the Gold Medal Award to General Omar Bradley. You know, in these days of riots and marches and demonstrations, you can't do enough to encourage his kind of Americanism. It's a privilege to know a man of his absolute dedication, a man who wore the uniform of his country with pride and served the uniform with distinction, honor, and integrity. Congratulations, General. May I take just a moment also to remind you that February is National Heart Month. The Heart Fund needs your help. Make heart your cause. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Why are so many people moving up to Chrysler? Chrysler caters to you like no other luxury car. Take New Yorker's seating, for example. The optional 3-in-1 divided front seat. A 5-foot wide sofa 1 minute, twin armchairs the next. And the passenger's side reclines. prefer something sportier, choose Chrysler's contoured bucket seats. Even Chrysler's standard seating luxuries are something special, with pull-down center armrests and deep foam cushioning. Chrysler 68. If you spend more time in your car than in your favorite chair, maybe your favorite chair should be in your car.
Entertainment from Chrysler Corporation, makers of Plymouth, Dodge, Chrysler, Imperial, Dodge Truck, Simca, and Sunbeam Automobiles. Chrysler Corporation. Frank Barton speaking. This program was pre-recorded.